Welcome to the MVP vlog. This is Isaiah Glinoga. I'm based in New York. This is the first time you've seen me on this YouTube, but yes, basically I handle logistics and import experts for MVP. So here with me today is Justin Alvarado, Justin Francisco, and Kirk Reyes. Yep. And today's hot takes are basically, the typical debate start, bench, cut. And for our number one options, we have Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, and Zion Williamson. For me, it's actually arranged that way. So Luka, Jason Tatum, and Zion. Go ahead.
Kirk.
I have to agree with Isaiah here. A start Luka, bench JT, cut Zion.
Actually, same ako eh.
Same?
Yeah, dude. Same, bro.
This ain't a debate, I see.
I'll give my hot take.
What's yours?
I'm switching Tatum and Zion, actually.
Why?
Like, Zion averaged
makes
more
Zion-
points than Tatum and better efficiency. And with a lower usage rate. So, like, give Zion a bit more usage like Tatum. I feel like he could score more points.
But I feel like the first two seasons of Zion compared to the first two seasons of Jason Tatum was not even near. Like this guy went to imagine, not only did he go to the conference finals against LeBron, he yammed on LeBron as a rookie or a sophomore. And now he's actually a max player. So do you see this guy getting a max after this year?
Not this year. But I don't know, something about Zion when it's all said and done.
That's true.
He could be, Tatum's nice, but Zion could be all time. Could be. But we'll see.
I don't know, bro. If you put Tatum instead of Zion on the Pelicans looking scary though.
That's true. Imagine BI and Tatum together.
With Zoe.
When you switch it,
Look at how that kid plays.
Boston, it's still like
That's at least the 8th seed.
I think that's a landslide. I think it's time to move on for a second. Kevin Garnett and Dirk. I would have to say, oh my goodness, this is a tough one. I would have to go Timmy. I think in that order. Timmy, Kevin Garnett, and Dirk. I'd say based off of championships and performance, I think, like although Dirk, or I think most of them, no, Timmy and Dirk stayed with their teams, but I think Timmy made a bigger stamp. And I like Kevin Garnett because of his passion, basically. And like rough and tough. Yeah.
Same order. Okay, I'll go. Start Tim, bench Dirk, cut Garnett. I mean, Tim, automatic start. He's considered as also like one of the best players of the 2000s, 2010, 2000s. So, no brainer. And Dirk, come on. I mean, Dirk, Garnett, but I'd go with Dirk.
Yeah, ako pretty much same. Start Tim, bench Dirk, cut KG. I think starting Tim's a no-brainer, no questions. Dirk, I don't know, he pretty much changed the game for big men in general. I don't think, we've seen a few like big men with his skill set before Dirk, but then I think Dirk just took it to a whole new level. I mean, yeah, one chip lang compared to KG, but like his championship when he won, was that 2011? That was against LeBron's Miami.
And the road to get
like-
there.
Defending.
Yeah, and he did.
Kobe's Lakers,
Yeah.
Durant's OKC.
Were there any superstars on the Mavs? Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd, Terry, and Marion. Yeah, I think that's more impressive than. Well, KG's championship in 08 against the Lakers pretty impressive, but I think Dirk's championship in 2011 is more impressive.
Yeah, KG
Well,
had
that's
the
just me.
three with them.
What?
Sorry, KG had a what?
Yeah, KG had the big three with them. So
Yeah, that also. Yeah, and they weren't able to like do it again. So
Yeah.
that's my take. How
Yeah,
about you,
I'd
Alvs?
I'd more or less go with, yeah, of course, start Tim Duncan, and then
tough, right?
that's
No,
KG and
really
Dirk are
tough.
tough, but I'll have to go maybe I'll bench Dirk for the reasons that you guys mentioned. Change the game, more impressive stature, and I'll cut KG because I feel like shit. Like put Dirk in the league today with
Yeah.
all the big men like scoring threes.
That's true. That's true.
He was ahead of his time. I feel like he was ahead of
Yeah.
his time.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine Dirk on the Warriors, no?
Yo, stop. Stop. Dirk with the Brooklyn Nets. Oh my god. That's cool.
Dirk
So,
on the Clippers na lang, labo.
Dirk anywhere.
Yo, imagine
Labo,
Dirk
labo.
and Luca. Oh my god. If
that's,
Hey,
nagkasabay lang sila.
yeah, dude.
they had one season
I
together.
mean, it was
Yeah, but
like
it wasn't.
This
Dirk's.
is the same.
Yeah, Dirk,
Yeah. In
This is
his
the
prime.
you
same.
could
In
get
his prime.
you could get a glimpse. You could get a small glimpse of it.
We could if
Uh,
KP plays well, but anyways, it's none of our.
Anyway.
So, yeah, so our next would be James Harden, AI, and D Wade.
That's nice.
Ah.
That's
For
nice.
me, I would go. I would have to go AI, D Wade, and James Harden.
Wow.
We're all the same.
Why?
I don't know. That's me.
AI, I would say, because in a short span of his career, he not only had an impact with basketball wise, but also off the court wise. You see
Mm.
people getting tattoos. You saw that video or
Okay.
picture of the kid, small kid wearing AI jerseys, tatted up with his sleeve and everything. Like the influence is just, it's crazy. And D Wade, obviously, championships. I mean, the way he performed his rookie year, the way he dominated the
Right.
league for 3 years. Like he won a championship early, maybe like third year or fourth year in his career. Like although he had Shaq, but he was still the carry there. So, but James Harden still still questions for me. Although he's on my team, still questions about.
Unproven.
Be loyal si Isaiah. Be loyal.
I don't know. Questions
Sell
about
out.
defense. Questions about defense and just like commitment sometimes. Parang I'm caught up in between it. Like he could play naman pala
Way,
at Milwaukee tapos he waited that long. You know what I mean? So still come with questions.
I'm still thinking.
Go ahead, Kirk.
One of you guys, go ahead.
Ikaw, Justin.
It's kind of hard.
I'm same with Isaiah. I think start AI, bench Wade, then cut Harden. When you talk about AI, I don't know, like when you talk about Curry, like Curry changed the game, like three ball wise. I feel like we can put AI in that well, not we can put AI three ball wise, but then I feel like he changed the game like Curry did, like ball handling wise, the way he plays. Like if you like, there's so many interviews of players saying like they asked the interview was about players they like modeled their game after, who they looked up to, and a lot of them say AI. He didn't win no chips, but yeah, he changed the game. Wade, yeah, Wade's just like a winner, man.
The flash.
Even like before, yeah, even before LeBron, like even if he had Shaq, like he was already like he played with intensity. Like he's like when you name like when someone says combo guard, I don't know. Wade's the first guy I think of. Harden, yeah, medyo questionable. I don't know. Just for me, I just don't like the way he plays. Minsan, like there are a lot of players that flop, but then like I don't know. When I'm on Facebook, he's all I see.
I like him though. He played well with Brooklyn.
yeah,
But before with
he has this
parang,
for sure.
that's
Yeah.
talaga.
His skill set's medyo insane scoring wise then, but the way he plays then minsan, like you wouldn't see AI or Wade playing like that for sure. Like like what do you call that? Like jumping in, like just trying to draw the foul. Like you wouldn't see Wade or AI doing that, or like he travels a lot then, but it goes uncalled for. But yeah, that's just me. If Harden was on the Clippers, I wouldn't be saying this. But That's my take.
Anyone takers?
For me, like this is super tough. Like I'd actually have different answers in different contexts. But if we're going like let's say start bench cut, and let's say you have like 14 players on a team, 13 players already on a team, and you have yun nga, someone to start, someone to bench, and someone to cut. And for one game only, I'd actually start D Wade because of defense. If it was one game, I'd start D Wade, and then I'd I'd bench Harden, just because of like, dude, like
What?
this guy is like gonna come out in warm ups fat as fuck and it's gonna drop 40 on your head like shit. Like I'll
Bro,
bench that.
AI can do that skinny, bro.
Yeah, but
AI 6'1", barely 6 feet. He's like 180 pounds. Dominated Jordan, Kobe.
And he didn't even practice, bro. I'm gonna send you some highlights after this.
but if like if I were to like start like a franchise around, I'd start AI for sure. But if I'm taking one game, yeah, I'll go in that order.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see.
Kirk.
Can you hear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, I'll start D Wade, and then uh, I'll
Don't
bench AI. I'll bench AI.
Wow.
And I'll cut James.
Gotta
D
cut, yeah.
Wade.
Sorry. Go lang.
I'll start D Wade. I mean, if you look at D Wade, you can consider him like one of the top SGs, and then he can go as a star. He can go as a supporting player. He'll do well either way. And next is AI. Come on, he took that team to couple games with one game win, diba, with Lakers.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kobe and Shaq.
And then James still has a lot to prove. So that's my take.
That was the tough one. That was a tough one though, for real. Like it was hard.
Facts.
So our next would be Jamal Crawford, Battle of the Six Mans actually. Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, and Andre Iguodala.
Oh, that's tough.
That is tough. Anyone want to go
That
first?
is tough.
Good content. That's
Jamal
tough.
Crawford, Lou Williams, Andre Iguodala. I
That's
would
tough.
say
I'll be a
in
bit
that
biased. I'll be
order.
a
Oh
bit
no, I would
biased.
say what? Go. You could go.
I'll be a bit biased. I didn't really get to follow Jamal Crawford and Lou Will's like career, but like like
No.
I know of them. I see them in game, but like
Shake and bake.
for me, yeah, like if I'm going with the angle of just one game, I'll take a Finals MVP. I'll take someone who can play defense for like different positions in Iggy. So I'll start Iggy. I'll bench Jamal, just because I feel like he's more athletic than Lou Will. He could do more on both sides of the court. And I mean, I love like seeing like Lou Will even up to now playing, but I'll have to cut Lou Will.
Kirk, J. France.
Uh, I'll start Iggy, FMVP. So respect. Then tough. It's kind of tough because Lou can also carry a team. But then Jamal,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shake and Bake. I'm a big fan of Jamal.
I feel like Jamal kind of originated that sixth man. Like everyone
Yeah.
like it's cool to be a sixth man. It's cool to go off the bench. So
It's
Dude,
tough.
that man could have been an all-star, bro.
that's true.
Jamal Crawford.
And
Oh
if you
god,
watch
man.
him, it's really fun to watch Jamal.
Yeah.
Most
Good.
entertaining players.
Handles.
You're cutting a player, lure Jamal. Oh, bro. Fine. I'll go with Jamal. I'll cut Lou. Sorry, Lou.
Yeah, this is tough, yo. What? G France?
I'm a Clippers fan, bro. You know where this is going.
Yes, sir. My
I
six
mean,
I know,
man.
man.
they were both like
Uh,
Clippers for a
yeah,
time
Undergrad.
though.
they won most. They won, if I'm not mistaken, they all won their 6 man awards being a Clipper. Uh, I think Jamal like 2 of them, but like I watched all of them play. I think I became a Clippers fan because of Jamal. Low key.
Mm,
No. I was a Clippers fan before Jamal got there, but I think Jamal brought it to like a whole another level. Like
yes.
Jamal on Lob City was entertaining as fuck, man. Even if it was like sad to like lose in the playoffs, like just watching Jamal throw lobs to Blake, that was medyo insane.
The one they had a fast break where he put it between his legs and threw it, and then
Yeah, then the windmill. Oh
That
my
was
god.
nasty. That was
Yeah,
nasty.
bro. I watch
Lob
that every
City.
day. No, but I know, pretty biased. I'd start Jamal, then I'd bench Lou. Like what Kirk said, yeah, Lou can like he can lead a team, dude. Like that one game talaga against the Warriors. Or that playoffs, dude. We weren't even supposed to make the playoffs. Then we got the 8 seed, then like took the Warriors to, was it 6 games?
yeah,
Like
six.
Lou had like a major like piece of that. Like he was a major part of that team, and I was so sad to see him go, bro. Because now we're stuck with Rondo, and Rondo's kind of, but
We're stuck with her.
but
Oh man.
Lou is so galing, bro. Like he's not as athletic as I know Iggy or Jamal, but like the way he scores or get his buckets, considering how tall he is and stuff, like his mid range game, like off balance shooting, like it's I don't know, it's insane. Yeah, Iggy won a chip, Finals MVP, but gotta stay true to the roots. So yeah, I'd start Jamal and bench Lou.
Oh, so you go in that order: Jamal, Lou, and Andre Iguodala. I have to
Yeah,
change. Lou was my favorite, like my favorite sixth man, but he has to come. He has to cut. He has to get cut. I'm going Jamal, Andre Iguodala, and Lou. I don't know. Jamal, like I said, he made it cool to go off the bench. He made it cool to like, it was like the street ball type. He would go like behind the back and just grab it in front of you as like no street ball type. And Iguodala, obviously defense threes, and they won a championship. And Lewell, I would say my favorite, like I said, but not enough to get him over the to the bench. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
our next one, actually, this one is easy. Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis. So I'm just gonna answer for everyone. It's arranged in that way. Go to the next segment. So, but for me, it is arranged that way. I still believe to this day, Giannis is overrated. Yes, they beat my Nets, but it's because we're injured. We're cool lang. But I feel like until he gets like a jumper, until not a jumper, like let's say like a consistent extended foul line three, or like even like a consistent
Mid
mid range, he could
range.
do damage. Because game 7, that's exactly what he did. He made one or two threes lang. He made all his free throws. Well, basically most of his free throws and mid range, and we were already on the route. So until he actually is consistent, I'd say he can't get over Kawhi nor KD or LeBron. So he's still there.
Okay, okay. Yeah, for me, like, it's tough because like you can look at it from different angles. Like, if you asked me who I would like to have, let's say, for like let's say one season lang, I'd have a different answer because of health. But yeah, if it's one game, start bench cut. I'm starting KD for sure. Uh, and then I'll bench Kawhi, and then I'll cut Giannis.
That's my only take because I really can't put Giannis because the year he got beat by Kawhi was the year of his MVP, right? Am I
Yeah.
right?
And
Either
they
way,
went
he
2
lost.
0.
He lost early in his back-to-back MVPs, and everyone knows what it is. It's because of the jumper. It's because he can't, you know. So until what's up, Kirk? Well, what's your KD, Kawhi, and Giannis take?
Um, I'm different. Start Giannis, the joke lang. I'm gonna start KD. I'm gonna start KD. And then I'm gonna bench Giannis. Then cut Kawhi.
Mm,
Um Reason behind that is I feel like um yes, right now Kawhi can beat Giannis, will beat Giannis, but it's pretty obvious what Giannis is missing. And if
yeah,
he does end up developing that, I can see him as being an unstoppable force. Like imagine KD but stronger. I mean less shooting, obviously. KD is a different breed when it comes to shooting, but if you give Giannis a little bit of shooting, I mean that's crazy. That's OP. That's my take.
that's true. That's true. But until then, that's what I'm saying. We've been
Right,
saying
right.
for
Until then.
24 years, right?
Yeah, but like I mean, same with my take on Luka, Zion, and Tatum. Like
Right, right.
if you look at it potentially when it's all said and done, like shit, if Giannis gets a decent jumper and becomes like it in like from the 3 point line, shit. Because
Yo,
he has it all. I mean, he was literally MVP and Defensive Player of the Year last year.
yeah.
The
There's
freak
only
of
Lang ng
nature.
shooting, oh. Kahit konti lang.
Konti lang naman, bro eh.
Konti lang.
game
Bigyan mo nga,
seven.
Isaiah.
In game seven, bro, that was the game that he made most of his like free throws, and it was time because obviously game seven. Pero like I was saying, like onte lang. Imagine in one game he did that much damage because he made two threes, he made 6, 7 free throws. Big change. So it's
Right.
like until he gets it, talaga, it's hard. It's hard.
People are waiting for him inside the paint kasi. So that's why it's if he can shoot outside, people will
Or
have to go outside.
either that or he just becomes like a Shaq. Like just
Yeah,
learn your free
yeah.
throws and just stay under and dominate. But I don't know if he wants to do that. How about you, Jay France? KD, Kawhi, and Giannis.
I came in at the right time.
Yes, sir.
We all cut Kawhi.
um,
Just kidding.
legit.
No, 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 no.
Din.
Alright, alright. For me, start not no bias man. I'd start KD for sure. When it's all said and done, KD is gonna be up there for sure. Winner, scorer, best, probably the best scorer this league's ever seen. Wow, I'm talking like I'm in the league, but yeah. I'd bench Kawhi and cut Giannis. I feel like Giannis is yun yeah, like a generational talent. Like his skill set, like his like you shouldn't be that tall and be able to move the way he does. And
So
like be able
gifted.
to yeah, for sure. Like I don't like can you guys think of another player that,
A
who's the
Westbrook.
closest
It's like
but like who's like
Westbrook with like just
I
so
would
much taller.
I would
like
just
if if Westbrook was like a foot taller, yeah.
yeah.
No, but yeah, Giannis is like Giannis. But yeah, I feel like there's still a lot of questions with Giannis. Still a lot he has to prove. Well, they're all like different ages, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. And like,
Honestly,
sorry, you
like
go down.
26, right?
Yeah, I
20,
think so.
yeah.
But like he's showing this season that he can shoot. Like he's starting. Like he's not like Simmons now. He's not even like trying
That's
to
true.
shade.
That's true.
But like Giannis's form looks good, low key. Like his form, like and he's taking like way more shots, and like a lot of them. I had him on fantasy this season. A lot of his shots go in, like mid range shots, three. Well, not a lot. Like it's not consistent, but like he takes a lot, and I think like him seeing it go in will help him even more. But I feel like Giannis can shoot eventually. But for now, I'll have to put Kawhi. I don't know, man. 2019 playoff just blew my mind with Kawhi, man. I'm not like
That's
the
exactly
Sixer.
what I told them when Kawhi ate him when he was back to back MVPs and Kawhi
Yeah,
is
dude. I mean, like, yeah, the Warriors weren't healthy for sure, but yeah, it's part of the game. But like what he did against the Bucks, what he did against the Sixers, like dude, that was insane.
yeah.
Like Kawhi, like like yeah, the Raptors were good, but like Kawhi carried that team, bro. Like he was, I mean, like
Yeah, because
we need that
other
Kawhi, bro.
than him, you had Siakam and Kyle Lowry.
Larry.
It was like
Yeah,
it was
And
good. They
Van
were
Fleet
good, but
wasn't.
it wasn't.
Yeah, Van Fleet wasn't. Today's Van Fleet.
Yeah.
But like Kawhi, that playoff run was insane. I don't know. Well, I don't remember everyone's playoff runs, but like in recent memory, that's probably one of the best playoff runs for me. Yeah, that's my opinion.
So here's one of the hottest debates, and we all know who these three
Uh,
without
Oh
even
no.
saying. And
Scott
Oh no.
Jordan.
let's see, MJ, LeBron, and rest in peace. Obviously, taken too soon from us, Kobe. So let's go. 23, 6, and 24. Let's go.
Shit. Lips not
You guys start.
first.
You guys start.
I would have,
No,
Okay,
no.
you go first.
I would have to say, oh my God, bro.
But Jordan. Go.
You know what? I do that just because. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. You guys can go.
I think it helps if you give your like your angle to like back up your take, because it's hard. Like it's so hard. Like start bench cut, it's a bit ambiguous, but you could go like one game, or you could go like start a franchise. But for me, like yun nga, like a while ago, 13 players already on the team. I can only get two. One is a starter, one's bench. Uh, I'm starting LeBron, just because he's coming in like to the team. Like he's not playing one on one. So like with LeBron, like I get a little bit of everything: offense, defense, not just scoring. I get rebounds and assists. So for me, yeah, start LeBron, and then I'll bench Jordan, uh, because all across the board, better stats than Kobe. I mean, I love Kobe, but it felt like Kobe was like a Jordan light. Uh,
Yeah, he was always a baby Jordan. He wasn't like a Jordan. Yeah.
yeah.
Nah,
Like
the disrespect.
he was. I mean, I love Kobe to death, but if I'm going to pick between Jordan and Kobe, I'm picking Jordan.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wait, Alvs. How about best to worst?
Best to worst?
Yes, sir. Wag na yung coming into the team. Wala nang ganun. Best to worst.
Mm.
Who's your best to worst?
Well, I mean, consensus would tell me, Jordan, and then LeBron, and then Kobe.
Same lang.
That would be like the common answer, but like, well, it's hard there. Like if you ask like who's my goat, my goat's gonna be LeBron, just because I grew up watching him the most. It's more of like a childhood thing. Like I became a basketball fan because of LeBron, so he's my goat. But if you ask like who's the consensus goat supposed to be, obviously it's Jordan.
So you know what? I'm gonna break that cycle. I'm a dick. Kobe, LeBron, and MJ.
Whoa.
Wait, why? Not
Enough,
just
enough
because
of
na
this.
ano.
Enough of this era.
What
Shit.
a good dollar.
I'm done with this era shit that they changed the rules for Jordan. First of all, hacking is not a foul. That's actually hacking. So that's not defense, what they called it before when they had to change it for Jordan. And second, I don't know. I feel like I grew up watching Kobe, and he was my motivation playing ball. And just, and LeBron, I would say bro, 6'9", 6'8", 270. MJ, I just never watched him. Cool, I'm a big fan of Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, but not enough for you to get to my bench, at least. And he's kind of arrogant. I don't like him. He's like a mystique. You know, no one knows where this guy is. No one talks. He's not like LeBron and Kobe that delivers the message to the next group. So I'm biased. Fuck that air shit.
Okay, okay.
Sige ako. I'll go. Um, um, I'll start LeBron. I'm not a big fan. It's just he's an all-around player. Like if you're looking at a basketball player that has um, his hands in every aspect, it would be LeBron. He's considerably, you can call him the most complete basketball player. Next, this one's a little tough. I know it's people would say, "Oh, Jordan, automatic. Kobe's light Jordan," but then I don't understand why people always say that, "Oh, Kobe copied Jordan. That's why he's not as good." If you look at it, Kobe's not as athletic as Jordan, right? He's not as blessed like that. I mean, look at Jordan with what 48 vertical.
Free throw
Kobe
line
has what?
dunk.
Kobe when he was wearing 8 though, bro. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
when he was younger, he had the bounce,
He's
and he
not
had
a
I don't
48
I don't
pounds.
I don't know about that.
You think he had a 48 pounds?
I mean, he's literally
When he
called
was
Air
younger, dude.
Jordan.
Well, he was the first player to play like that. But all right, go ahead, Kirk.
But then again, if you think about it, Kobe did somewhat the same with less. So that just says a lot about his skill. So I don't get why people always say, "Oh, he's just he copied Jordan. He's not as good." Like a lot of people wanted to be Jordan. They couldn't be Jordan, right? So why is that a knock on him? But even though
But
that,
he did admit
I
though
still,
that he copied everything about Jordan. He did admit that in the Last
but
Dance.
yeah, I mean, even though that's what I'm saying though, a lot of people wanted to copy him, but not a lot of people got to copy him. So just the fact that he was able to copy Jordan's moves and maybe improve on some of them, that says a lot about him. But still, with all that, I'm still cutting Kobe. I'm sorry.
What
bench,
the?
bench.
Dami,
Kala ko
dami,
naman.
daming sinabi tapos
I'm just, I just want to clarify because I don't get the hate he gets because of that reasoning. It's just
labo, labo.
Okay, okay.
because when you look at YouTube, look at Facebook,
You could
all the posts,
you could have just
all the
said that, man.
comments, always just Kobe just copied Jordan, blah blah blah. Like come on,
Gulat naman kami sa
Oh,
curveball mo.
oh my
curveball.
May na
I
plot
think
twist
he's gonna
tayo.
say
Plot twist, may plot twist.
Twist
I
pala,
was gonna be
twist.
like, oh, parang Isaiah, I'm gonna cut MJ. Damn it. But all that said, I'm still gonna cut Kobe. I'm like, God. J.
What if
Fran.
though? I don't know. This is a stupid question, but like, what if like Kobe played before Jordan, or what if LeBron played before Jordan? What if like they all have? Let's like just say like screw like the era stuff, yeah. But then like if they all had the same accomplishments, same stuff. But what if like Kobe played before all three? What if LeBron played before the other two? Like, do you think people would still say Jordan? Do you think like yeah they
Hmm.
played in different eras and stuff? But like I feel like people are saying Jordan because let's say LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan are all like the same skill wise. But I feel like since Jordan did it first,
Right, right. I get
people are attributing like greatness, the best to him. Well,
Fair
I guess
point.
we'll never know talaga. Yeah, but I don't know how to answer that then. Pero like that just hit me like right now. What if like played before the other two? Would Kobe be the GOAT? Would Kobe be Jordan? And I feel like Jordan's like name and recognition soared because of all the non-basketball stuff. Then like, but yeah, I wouldn't know. I was not born in that era. But like, just like from like where we are now, I feel like a lot of people our age, like we see like Jordan as the GOAT, as because of all the other stuff also, the documentaries, the YouTube highlights, the stuff. But I don't know. But if I had to answer, probably I don't know. I grew up in LA. I grew up in LA when Kobe won with like Sunapao. So I'd say start Kobe, and probably like same as Isaiah, diba? You didn't. we didn't really see Jordan. So I'd probably say LeBron, even if I'm not like the biggest LeBron fan. Then I'd probably cut Jordan. That's just my personal take.
I'd say I chose LeBron over Jordan just because of the longevity. Like LeBron, let's say he might not have
Mm.
must
And then yeah,
chips, but wasn't he in the championship for 6 years in a row, 8 years in a row?
Nine?
Nine?
yeah,
Nine? Yeah.
Exactly my point. Yeah, di ka nga nanalo, but the point is
You made it. You
you
made it there.
lifted your you
yeah. Like
lifted your Smiths,
injury wise,
you
no.
lifted the bloopers of the NBA and made them basically a champion by playing there. And
LeBron with his first stint on the Cavs, that team he brought to the finals.
you'll
That
find,
was
although they got swept, he was still the carry in that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's still, I don't know.
Augustus.
Like or maybe I'm just sick of the era stuff. You know, like I really don't like it when people bring up like they didn't play. Like it's not their fault. They were birthed like
Yeah.
Right.
years
Right.
after.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Like let's just compare the skill set. But anyways, here an even tougher question.
There's a tougher one than that.
For one.
What? Oh,
End it muna, Isaiah. It's two separate videos. Eh.
oh. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today, guys. That's our start bench cut segment. We had 6 segments. Everyone gave their takes. Everyone gave short answers and explanations. And hope to see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching. If you dig that video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And last but not least, don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video.